Tips to maintain your e-bike battery. As the most expensive part to replace on your e-bike, it's worthwhile to take the extra time and effort to keep your battery in good health. Follow these recommendations to get the best performance and life out of your e-bike battery. Charge the battery before it gets to 30% life. Batteries are at their healthiest when they stay at, or above a 30% charge level. When you're out on a ride, watch your battery charge level. It is shown on your e-bike's display monitor. When you get down to 20% or even 10% battery, you're at risk of losing power before you get back to your charging station. Over time, this speeds up the natural process of deterioration. Don't charge or use the battery on the bike while it's hot. Batteries can get hot for a number of reasons. On really warm days, the outside temperature can cause a battery to overheat. Climbing steep terrain can cause the motor to get hot and potentially the battery too. Another cause of a hot battery is using a charger with a higher voltage than the battery. But whatever the reason, your response to a hot battery should always be the same: let it cool down before continuing use or charging. Don't charge immediately after use. Even if your battery doesn't feel hot, let it rest when you get home after a ride. You won't have to wait long for batteries to recover from use very quickly. You can use the time to give the e-bike a quick clean or tune-up. Don't use it immediately after charging. When it comes to e-bike battery care, patience is a virtue. If you're leaving on a ride right away, unplug the charger for just a few minutes before you head out. This valuable reset gives your battery time to prepare to transfer energy to the motor on your ride. Unplug the battery when fully charged. When your battery has reached 80% to 100% charge, go ahead and unplug the charger. Don't worry, your battery will hold the charge until your next ride. This is important because while you can't actually overfill your battery with power, you can strain the battery by continuing to charge it after it's full. Keep your battery at the right temperature. When you're not riding, store the battery around room temperature, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius or slightly lower. Feel free to store your bike in a weatherproof garage or shed, protected from the elements, but if the temperature dip is much higher or lower than 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius, take the battery indoors. Don't get your battery wet. This is true of any battery. Your battery is sealed, a waterproof protective cover that keeps it protected from the rain while you ride. Where you need to be careful is in cleaning and storing your e-bike and its battery. You might look to a pressure washer to get dirt and grime off your e-bike quickly, but the intense jet of water can get past the seals, damaging the inside of the battery. Excessive and continuous exposure to rain can compromise the waterproof housing over time. In addition to protecting your battery from excessive cold, be aware that e-bike batteries are less efficient in the cold. This means they may deliver a reduced mileage range in extremely cold temperatures. Try to shorten your rides, or at least ensure that you're able to charge your battery frequently for extended rides. But don't worry, the performance will bounce back when warmer temperatures return. Always use the right charger. Your e-bike comes with a charger made specifically for that model. It's critical for battery health that the charger and battery are compatible and work with the same voltages. Otherwise, at best you'll see extended charge times and at worst, you can overcharge or fry the battery.
Signs it's time to replace your battery. Even with impeccable care, your battery will need to be replaced eventually. Once it surpasses its cycle life, the battery will begin to lose capacity. When this happens, a full charge will really only get you to about 80% of the charge level that the same battery got when it was brand new. You'll probably recognize the signs early: reduced range or inconsistent performance. This is a normal part of your battery's life. However, if you notice these signs early, for example, only a year or couple hundred cycles into using your battery, take your e-bike to a shop or call the manufacturer for more specific information. When the time comes, make sure to replace your e-bike battery with one crafted for your specific e-bike make and model. As we mentioned earlier, this part is a significant investment, so it's critical to make the right purchase. Consult your manual or call your manufacturer with any questions. Take care of your battery and it'll take care of you. There isn't a whole lot to remember for a healthy e-bike battery. Just keep an eye on your battery life when you're riding. Charge it when needed, but don't forget to unplug when it's done. Store it properly and transport it safely. By following these steps to support a long-lasting battery health, you'll get the most out of your e-bike's battery for many rides to come.